Good morning. I am here with my new friend, Melanie, and you must be from French Canada, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm in Montreal. So.
Okay. We are a few minutes late due to technical difficulties, and I don't get too rattled when I am able to have a green shake with me. That's the joys of technology. So here we are. Cheers. So you are pretty new to Purium, are you?
Yeah, I started in July. So mid-July.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you started with Jenny?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I went straight with the ULT. So I'm my second month, and I'm supposed to receive my third package today. So who knows? I might receive it while we're in live. So I don't know.
so you started right away with the 90-day lifestyle subscription.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
All in.
All in. And how are you finding it?
Surprisingly efficient. When I decided to start it because I was exhausted every time I was coming back from work, and I would just lie down on my couch and just be dead until the next morning. And first I saw Jenny, getting into it, and I'm like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw how she went through like I think it was the first or second month. I'm like, she was mentioning how energized she was getting. And I'm like, that's pretty much what I need because I didn't have the power to just get off my couch. I would just, as soon as I would get back home, I would just collapse on my couch, and that was it. So I started it, and I remember the very first day, the next morning, I just went on my treadmill and I just ran for like 40 minutes. I was so hype. I was like, I'm it. So it was pretty exciting. And but since then, I had to readjust because I didn't read all the instructions like I was supposed to. So at the beginning, I was not eating properly. Like I was not eating because the last months that I was exhausted, I was not eating properly. Like I was eating just a little bit, and because I was tired, and it's a vicious circle. So I would just get tired, not feeling like eating, and then that would just go round and round. Yeah. So the very first day I had I did the ULT, we have those shakes and all this, and with the shakes, I was just feeling full and I couldn't eat anything else. And then the next day I realized I had to eat on top of this. So that's why also I was happy of getting those shakes, because it was not like a meal replacement. And so I was pretty excited. I could see the effects from the start. And so now, I'm getting ready for my second half marathon that's coming in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Wow. How long is a half marathon?
It's a 21K.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm working on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll see. I managed to do my first one last May. And but then I didn't run much since. I started running only last year.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. So
Sparky. So interesting to see like what the comparison is then, hey, from last year when you weren't doing it to this year.
Yep.
3 months into a ULT, and
Not even. It's been like 2 months now, I think.
Yeah. Wow. That's going to
Yeah.
be a powerful testimony. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Wow. And what do you do for work that you were so exhausted?
Well, I coordinate like food banks in my area. So I gotta manage to go get, with the different stores, whatever food they can't sell, so that I can grab it, so that I can redistribute it to all the other food banks. So in the first place, until last Christmas, I was all by myself, pretty much doing the whole thing. And at that time, I was not even doing this. I was just going to grab the stuff. And for like, it was for about 40 families a week. I have a total of about 300 families on my list of food bank. So I would go by myself, get the all the veggies, all the food, and redistribute it to all the families and all this. So it was pretty much by myself. But then in last January, we started having people coming in to help me to get the phone, because I had the phone too in the same time for people to take the appointments. So now that I have people helping me, now I'm trying to get above all this and go get the food from the different stores around here to be able to give it to not just my food bank, but to the food banks that we have in the neighborhood, so that we can, give so that we can give more to more people.
Wow. So you're like doing lots of traveling, lots of coordinating, lots of, giving yourself to people. And
yep, exactly.
You were tired.
Yeah.
And now feeding your body the proper nutrients, your body and your mind, because it's a mind food, like serious mind food.
Yeah, the brain is less foggy. It's, I managed to focus way more than I was too, obviously, because I was too tired. I couldn't focus on anything. So yeah, it was a pretty amazing change.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. See, for me, I didn't even know I had brain fog until it was gone. And then somebody was like, well, it was brain fog. Oh, that's what that was. Because I kept saying to the doctor, I just feel so like I'm drunk, but I haven't been drinking.
Yeah.
He just kept saying, well, I don't know what that is. And it was just so much brain fog that I felt intoxicated on a daily basis. And it's just gone. It's amazing, this brain food. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you think right, but at the end you're going for something, and then you realize that that's not where you're supposed to go, or it's not what you're supposed to pick up in the kitchen, or whatever that would be. And then you come back and you're like, what am I doing here?
Yeah. You have to go back to where you came from several times.
Yeah.
I used to even have to say, I have to take my car, to that place shaped like this, and you drive in and they go underneath and do a bunch of things to fix it. Like I couldn't even say what that couldn't string words together. I couldn't name things. Yeah. I was thinking the cat is gonna take us off Facebook or something, and then we've already had technical difficulties. Just there you go.
That's fine.
I have so much more patience now too. I don't know if you've noticed that. Anything like that.
Yeah, with my work, I have a lot of patience to work on, because now I had people to take some of the tasks that I had so that I can move on. But yeah, it doesn't go really my way so much, but that's my personality. So, but yeah, I'm working on my patience, and yeah, I feel that yes, it helps, especially because the brain fog that's not so important, that's pretty much gone. So that helps me focus even more.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just took my Revival because I won't live without it, because my I used to get like still pretty upset with things, even a couple of years on Purium, and Revival is just up leveled my patience and tolerance and joy, really. Yeah.
I'll try. I'll have to get it on my next order then.
Yeah, it's amazing stuff. And I could take it with me everywhere because it's 3 times a day. So I will look at it. And, oh, I got to have my brain food. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah. And I noticed you were posting some like backcountry, looked like you were backcountry hiking or something.
Yeah, last weekend I was road tripping. Yeah. Most of the time, as soon as I can, I'm just getting out of the city.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah, I take my daughter and we just go.
have you gone since you've been on Purium?
Yeah, last weekend I went to Charlevoix. So I went hiking with my teenager, and yeah, it was nice. You know, it was nice, sunny, not like my vacation I had in July.
Yeah.
That was pretty rainy.
Did you notice like any differences there hiking? So I just recently went backcountry hiking and I sure noticed the difference.
What I noticed is that I feel more comfortable hiking, even though I've been hiking for a couple of years now, and you know I go up and down hills, but you know, like I mentioned, I started running last year. I started running mostly on roads, and my 21K is going to be a road, but I feel way more comfortable now. I realize it on trails, and so I actually realized it last weekend when we were hiking, you know, in those areas.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel I get more energized. So yeah, all the Purium plus nature plus, you know, the outdoor, I'm like, I'm in heaven. I'm going.
And if you go, like I went backcountry hiking and we went for 2 nights, and in the Rocky Mountains here, I'm in Alberta. Mm-hmm. And everybody else was eating the $15 a pack meals where you have to boil some water and put it in there, and I'm just mixing up a Purium shake. It's so easy, so light to take. And when you have to pack out everything you packed in, like garbage and everything, I hardly had any garbage to pack out because,
you just like for example, when I'm on the road for work and I don't have time to bring a lunch, I just bring my blender and put the milk in it and get my powder on the side because I don't want to mix it right away.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm ready, I just mix it and that's it. And lately I was the passenger, so that would help. And so I'm driving. My partner is driving, and then I'm having my shake, and I'm just blending, and I'm drinking, and that's it. I'm good for the rest of the day. You know, like sometimes I would mix other things in, obviously, but yeah, it's really easy breezy.
And what is your favorite thing of it, the ULT that you got?
For now, because I've only had the ULT package. I would say the aminos for now.
I was wondering if you're going to say that because I noticed some guns on you when you first joined here.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually noticed more on my legs, you know, the lean muscles. Even though I've started running last year, it's when I do yoga, you know, when you're doing the downward dog, I was like, oh, like, holy crap, my legs.
Nice to get a good look.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a lot more muscular.
Yeah, more, I would say, yeah, like, you know, like it's mentioned lean muscles, you know, like I've always had strong legs, strong thighs. But even the skin, you know, is, I would say softer. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, like, you know, I can see those lines. Like I'm surprised, you know, obviously I would look at myself in the mirror before and I'm like, okay, I'm never been, you know, so focused on my body and on my weight. And so I was like pretty surprised when I started, you know, when I was doing the downward dog and I see my knees and I see my, you know, my thighs. I'm like, okay, that's good. So yeah, I was, more happy.
Have you chewed your aminos yet?
No,
No?
I have the very first time. I'm never, because I never really had, you know, pills or anything, you know, just for headaches once in a while. But I found that they were pretty big, and the first day I used them, I was like, what the hell?
It's horse pills.
No, it's fine. I just swallow them and it's fine. Practice, you know, you gotta practice.
I chew mine most of the time now.
Oh yeah. Like I think some just mix it with, you know, like in a shake or something, but yeah. No, the very first days I'm like, no. But
They'll
now
get
I'm
you
good.
pretty soon.
Mm.
Have you had the dark berry? Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Because I was so into it, so looking forward to start it, that I didn't take the customized. So I've been having the apple cherry
Oh, wait till you get the
from
dark
the very beginning.
I got a little dark berry in my shake, but somebody said that they dip their aminos in the dark berry and eat them. Sounds
Okay, maybe I'll try.
Let's do that today.
I'll try with the apple. Well, I don't have any other one for now, but yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, the apple. Yeah, but I'm gonna do another order on the side with, you know, all the other flavors, and I want to try the other ones too. So yeah,
there's just I put in a big order because there's just so much stuff to love. And to try a few things, you're gotta try it all. Can't beat this. Oh my God, it's so amazing. Yeah.
yeah. Every time I see, you know, like people so excited about the dark cherry and the one you just mentioned, and the what was the other one already? The there was the one about coffee.
Coffee protein.
Yeah, I think so. I know there was the package with the mix of three with the I think it's with the chai and the matcha. But yeah, that's part of the list of all those I want to order, you know, on top of my smart orders.
Yeah. Try everything. That's a big part of why I joined this business, was because I wanted more. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of business, how long after you started your ULT did you join the business?
The same day.
Same day. You were, so I think Jenny was the same day as well, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure about it. We'll have to ask her.
But anyway, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So like you were 100% sure.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
what drew you to upgrade the very same day?
Well, because I'm actually getting tired of my job, so I know that eventually I'm gonna let go of it. Also because of everything that comes with all the business partnership, like you can work from where you want, and like it's more freedom in my schedule, especially because I have a teenager, and because all I can think of is just get a van and just go road tripping for years and years. So I'm trying to it's pretty much, this is pretty much on my vision board, the van, big areas, mountains, and
Wow.
that's what I look at every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to have the freedom to just work from wherever I want.
Still feeding people, but just in a different way. And
Yeah, and proper food.
amazing food
Educate them. Yeah.
by the most heart-centered people
Yeah.
on the planet. I mean, anyway, so we both have gift cards that we just love to give you so you can
Yep.
take advantage of what we have to offer. And thank you so much for joining me. Was this your first live? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel really privileged.
I feel privileged. I was like, what? Pam is asking me to do a live. Come in.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and get back with Melanie if you're watching on her behalf, and get her gift card, or ask me for mine if you're here on my Facebook, and we will catch you on the flip side. I'm gonna stop Facebook Live first. Stop. There we go. Stop recording.